following message is transmitted at the request of various space agencies around the world, including the United States National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, the United Kingdom Space Agency, UKSA, the European Union Agency for the Space Programme, USPA, and the Argentinian National Space Activities Commission, CONI. As you must have noticed, human perception has been inexplicably altered. The color spectrum we were used to has shifted to shades of gray exclusively, all the while an unnatural solar eclipse seems to be underway. According to communications established with other nations, daylight is not a factor in this change, so we have discarded the eclipse as its source at the moment. The aforementioned agencies, alongside all those who wish to join, will keep studying the eclipse and update the populace when a consensus has been reached. Various government agencies will follow this phenomena closely and study the possible impact on human quality of life. However, there is yet to be any noticeable change apart from what has previously been mentioned. Just to be safe, remain indoors if possible and bring any pets inside with you. Do not attempt to look at the eclipse by any means. We cannot estimate the extent of any possible eye damage under these conditions. Since communications remain up, make sure to alert any acquaintances you believe were unable to hear this message. A second message will be broadcasted when further information is to be disclosed. Until then, try to remain indoors and stay tuned for a second alert. After further deliberation, we have concluded that no object is eclipsing the sun. The human eye currently perceives extremely bright sources of light as black, as if the image it receives is overexposed and solarized. Furthermore, extended exposure to sunlight has produced a strange drowsiness in some individuals. All who reported feeling such drowsiness have made a full recovery, but we do not yet know its full effects on the human body. We have no notion as to when this phenomena will reverse, if ever. The best we can do is study it as much as possible while we try to continue with our lives. Take precaution, avoid sunlight for periods longer than an hour without taking enough breaks and wear eye protection, such as sunglasses, while going out. Several government agencies around the world have agreed to dispatch drones equipped with light measuring instruments. We will follow suit, so avoid interfering with bright white drones as they fly through your area until further notice. These devices will help us understand the nature of this phenomena. Additionally, many ophthalmologists will be tasked with studying the human eye to formulate further theories. If such studies take place in your area, you can volunteer at your local town hall. You will be able to identify these specialized ophthalmologists by a black band on their coats. We will avoid using these channels to inform you of further developments going forward, unless high-risk events take place. The newly formed Solarization Research Group, SRG, overseen by the UN, will inform the world population through its official channels, should the need arise. We recommend keeping up to date through them. Otherwise, try to continue with your lives as usual.
As the screen says, do not trust a word the Solarization Research Group says. Research is not their objective, only exploitation. How can an organization be so well prepared to face such a wide-scale event? We all know how governments work. It's impossible for them to dispatch groups and grant ophthalmologists enough knowledge to know what to deal with, at least so quickly. I want to address the events which transpired 2 days ago, on the 18th. The reason none of us were allowed outside was to round up those stupid or brave enough to remain outside. They have dispatched a pseudo-police force we have labeled as shadow people. We don't know how they operate or how the technology at their disposal works exactly, but those who see them notice a humanoid silhouette covered in black with a bright halo around them, just like the sun or bright lights, and get more and more nauseous as they approach. Many have been abducted and taken God knows where, but I managed to get away. I don't know how long I have until they catch me, but I'll take the opportunity to let you all know, drone presence in an area is soon followed by the presence of shadow people. We don't know how to counteract their influence yet, but we have discovered yet another thing. Some people are able to see shades of the color magenta. If you can see your screen turning magenta right now, do not disclose that fact to anyone outside your immediate circle. I suspect the SRG is tracking people who can see magenta and abducting them to run experiments, but I can't be sure. Avoid ophthalmologists and don't volunteer for any SRG assembly, meeting, or event of any kind. You may put you and those around you in grave danger. Avoid the SRG and the shadow people. Keep your eyes peeled, whether you can see magenta or not. If they catch you, it's better to go down fighting. If all else fails, do what you believe is right.